My biggest advice to you is to get rid of any preconceived notions you have of the wedding. Honestly, we all grow up thinking we want one thing, but just like in everything else in life, does it really happen like that? Probably not. So my biggest advice to you is keep an open mind. Keep an open mind to your venue, to your vendors, to your wedding date. Nothing worse than having your mindset on a wedding date and finding the perfect venue and the wedding date isn't available. It's really based on you and your happiness, but if you're able to kind of let go a wedding date and get your perfect venue, I highly recommend getting the venue over the date. Especially if you fell in love with the venue, it's a perfect price, it's all that you want, but they just don't have that date available. I really do think that you should reconsider the wedding date. So my lesson to you right now is keep your mind open, keep everything, all your options on the table. Make sure to focus on yourself and your fiance and what makes you guys happy. You make the day. Both of you make the day. You're marrying your best friend. That's what you're doing here. And forgetting that throughout the process definitely builds up that stress. So remember that. If they don't have your wedding date available, then you're gonna make a new wedding date special. If they don't have your certain venue available or if it's out of your budget, you're having your family and friends come on one day all together to celebrate your love. So that's why I say always keep an open mind. Please get rid of any preconceived thoughts or notions you have of the wedding planning. Keep your mind open. Look at all the different types of venues. I know you might want to have a ballroom wedding or a garden wedding, but majority of my clients who come to me with the full service package and are looking for a venue, I usually throw in there some kind of random venue. If they're looking for a ballroom, I'll throw in a garden and see where they stand. And sometimes they really love it. So definitely keep an open mind to it. And also, don't get your wedding dress before the venue. Make sure to book the venue first, then your vendors, and then the wedding dress, or vendors during the wedding dress. Wedding dress is really important to the wedding day, of course, but nothing worse than getting a ballroom dress in a garden wedding. Why? Because of all the tulle. The tulle will gather all the weeds and all the greenery on the floor and all the leaves. You have no idea how many mosquitoes and bugs I've taken out of wedding dresses because it was just not a wedding dress for that venue. So what I recommend for you guys, after you go over your guest list, budget, zip codes, make sure to keep that open mind. And then once you find that venue, then go into your vendors and finding that wedding dress.